Welcome, mates, to this how to build tutorial thingy magic, where we're actually trying to build a skyscraper. I know it has been a long time since we actually tried to build this, but now we actually get to finish it. And if you have kept up to the last few videos where we built this here, the outline, we're actually gonna put one more on top here, a level or layer. So first of all, we need to fill these out here. So when you're maybe putting in some details, you can have a little depth. Depths, like it's like deeper here. So I know what you mean. I know what you mean. So if you're putting like a fence or something like here, you will have a little bit of detail. But when we have finished this in a minute or so, you can put in some various detail. You could just put in their fence, but you can also switch between a fence or a half slab or fence or something else that you think is right for this build. But the difficult part here is we have not built it so far down, so it's gonna be a little bit slim. But again, if you build it too much down here, you're gonna have a problem with getting it to like a good state of your world, like a good place. Because you know, in a normal world, you will not have this flat place here, so you have to level the ground a bit and all that, and that's not fun at all. But now we have used all this, so now we're gonna have a little layer here, or two. But I will only use one. I'm not counting the blocks here, but because you don't need to count it. But again, you can see here, we're just filling it out like so, and we're actually gonna do it on all four sides. So the reason I'm doing this is because I don't want to put in glass right away. I'm gonna frame it a bit, so now we can use some tricks to see if we can scale it a bit better for the details. Like we're not framing it like this down here. We're actually gonna switch between blocks again, so you have a little variation. Because if you're switching between blocks, not all different, you need to select a few blocks. Like me, I'm building with this block here, and I have used quartz. So if I'm doing something else where I need some color, I can use quartz, and I can use stained glass. But the reason these glasses are not the same is because I want to see which one was better. I think black one is the best one because it actually gives a little bit hint of there's something going on inside. But again, this is too pale. So I'm gonna switch this off screen. You don't need to see that. But here we're gonna put in or have glass between every other one here. Okay, I can see there's gonna be a little problem, so we're not gonna do that. We're actually gonna make it a little bit bigger. So there's two. There we go. It should work with two. Yes, it actually works. So now you can see here was a little bit wrong placement for me. Like I didn't count it correctly, so now you could just switch it out as fast as you can, so there's no problem at all. But this is actually gonna work smoothly in the end. So as you can see here, this is gonna look amazing if you're doing it like half the way. This should be 9 or 18. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Okay, so we have to 9 up. So we're gonna count this block with with this build here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We're gonna move it in here, line it up smoothly. So this is one floor here. This is like the lowest floor. Then you move up a bit, and then you move up here, and then you have the luxurious floor on top of that. So now we just have to place the blocks and the glass in, and we would be good to go with this build here. It's actually quite easy if you can fly, but if you can't, it's still not the it's not that difficult to build, because it's so square-like. You don't there's no ledge where you're hanging out or anything like that, so it's quite easy to make in a sense. So, and I hope you enjoy making this, or again, just use parts or see if there's something I do, like the thing with the glass you can do. You just don't have to rescale the whole thing to make it look good and fine. But if you really want to have one window, I actually enjoy or like this. Oh, I hate rain. Oh man. Okay, I'm gonna turn it off in just a bit, but we can use this just for coloring or placing the windows, and do the same thing over here. And we need to figure out what we should. Oh, hold on. Let's see, is it on the same? Yes, it is. We're just gonna do this. Oh, Nelly. Should be fine. We should be fine. I don't like the weather as it is now. Should we put in a command? Okay, let's try weather clear. Nice. So there's a command if you need that. Now we're almost done with the front here, the first layer. And I really enjoy just putting in some details when the structure is almost done, so you can like imagine what we should use for the different parts. I don't want to put in a command. If I can sleep, it's just better. Come on. Yes, thank you. So if you have some ideas for like scaling it a bit or putting in some details right away, I think sometimes you need to build the structure first, and then you could play around with getting in or putting in some details, because if you put in the details first, it might not work with the rest of the build if you're not finished. So this is, you can count this as detail, but this is just the main structure right now. So I don't think this would go in for something like major details or something like that. But let's see, can we get this? See here, we can't get it to work with two windows, so we have to just use one. This is, I can imagine that this is the best way to do it, but again, it's a quick fix if you need to get around something. And we tend as human beings to look for something that's similar, or patterns, if you can say it like that. So you have to keep it like simple. If you're building huge structure like this, you really have to put in some good quality similarities, or mirror the image show it's similar. You can put in some variations, but if it's not the same, like if I build something different over here, or the windows was not like symmetrically or something like that, it tends to be very annoying for the eyes. So yeah, the back here is kind of difficult for me to structure out right now. I really need to figure out what I should do there. But today we can just put in some windows and see if this looks great. Okay, this is a bit high. Why did I do that? Okay, sorry about that. But now we're almost done with 3 sides of this build, and it'll kind of takes form, if you can see. I know it's very square-like, and I almost tend to say every time I can that squares is not good in Minecraft. It doesn't look so good. So if you can build round shapes, that's typical, better, or yeah. But again, this is a skyscraper, and they tend to be square-like. There's some in, I think, in Britain or London, there's not square-like, and these are very difficult to make in Minecraft. You really need to have a good sense of like a skill for that. So here is our little part where we need to figure something out. You can build out a little something here where you can stand on, and you have to move up to this floor here so it tends to look symmetrically. You can do that, and I think I should try. Does this look awful? That is the question, if it looks awful. I think it is awful. If we take this out and just place it in here, it's still tell you what you can do. If you're stuck on this, you can still build this out like a normal wall, but quartz have pillar. Is it on here? I think it's in the blocks. You can use the quartz like well, yeah, these pillar quartz. They are really good for making something like more fancy or something like that. You can just do this, and when you fill out the back of this, you will still have a decent amount of depth per I'm struggling with that word. God dang it, why? Oh, dang it. Let's see if we can clear the weather again. Come on, weather clear. Oh, dang it, spelled it wrong. God dang it. Sorry if I'm misspelling right now, but god dang it. I know, I should be spelling it correctly first time I'll edit this out, but it tends to me that maybe people will see how I'm building this from A to B, not like skip it all out. I know some of you, if you're still on this channel, you have said or commented that you don't want me to skip things because it tends to be confusing. Why can I not spell? Let's see, where's this? Clear weather. Is that the correct? What the? God dang it! Oh, lightning. Who would have thought that? But I just oh, god dang it. I really hate commands. There should be an easier way to do that. In my opinion. Nice. Thank you. Only at the 7th try or anything like that. But now we have clean weather. You can... I will just fly out and you can see how it takes form. I know this is not a lot. But again, there's so many things that go through one's head when you're building a place like this where you have to figure out everything on the go. I really this is not something I looked up or have from a place like I don't look up Google images for this build. Sometimes I do, just to get inspired, and I make things that I think maybe I could build that in Minecraft. So, but if like see, now you have a little here, you can put in some pillars. Maybe you can do like if this should be like maybe you can do something like this, and you can oh, this is not pillar quartz like this, and then you have a little balcony here where you can put in some things. You can also, when you have done that, come on, again, I see this as a part of the structure, so this is not detail so much as the next. And you can maybe take these out and put in some windows again, and there you go. Now we have successfully gotten around the problem with this. I think it looks kind of alright. We seriously have to do something about this down here and the floor down there. But again, we're almost done with these. No. With this floor up here, we just need to have the bag in, fill out the bag, and figure out what we should do, if we should do the same thing, because there's no entrance over there. So I really don't want to have an entrance, like, official entrance. Oh, god dang it. So, and this should be more than enough for you guys to have you entertained for the day. We're seriously gonna move in and fill out this, or I will fill this out with quartz in the meantime. And we should definitely have to work on this down here. So this it looks kind of awesome. Yeah, it's all right, I guess. So this should be opened again. So there you go. Again, if I really want to have these to be short and sweet. I know I mumble a little bit and don't talk so fast as other YouTubers, but again, I like to do it this way. If you have something you want to have me do instead, oh, look at that. That's so amazing. So just ask me, leave a comment or anything. But if you like what you saw, please leave a like on this video. But if you really like it and want to see more of these types of videos, click that subscribe button, because I probably make more for you in the future. So I will see you in the next one. Bye.